Expired license discs, unpaid fines, unroadworthy cars and drunk driving are some of the offences that could see holidaymakers spending time behind bars if found guilty of such. Drivers have been warned that should they not comply with the road rules, they will have to face the full might of the law. This is all aimed at ensuring safety on the roads as holidaymakers head home. Our reporter Lerato Tipa is in Port Elizabeth. Let's now cross to her. Good morning, Lerato. Thank you for joining us. You've been out there since early morning. What's been happening?
Finding interesting things that people on the road are doing in the name of trying to comply to the rules of the road. The death toll now has actually risen to 95. We just heard a report that 3 more people died this morning between Yugi, and obviously the road officials now coming out in numbers to make sure that people on the roads are complying. But what's been interesting is just the different things that we're finding are people just breaking the laws of the road. Right now with a guy who was trying to show the officials what he said was a license, to actually found it was actually an ID. So he was driving all the way from Port Elizabeth going to King Williamstown without an ID, without a license, but actually with an ID. What did you find when you found this man's car on the road?
I stopped the guy and he produced me an ID card. Then I said no and asked where did it come from. He said no, he's going from PE to King. I said no, I must give you a Christmas present. So
he's been fined. How much is he going to be fined for that offence?
1,500.
Oh man, you're driving without a license, and you're obviously not exactly compliant to the rules of the road. Now you've got a fine of 1.5. Not a great start to your festive season.
No, it's a matter of I'm going to fetch my grandmother there, you see. So I'm not drunk, I know how to drive, and there also shelves.
But there's no license, and that's the important part. You're supposed to have a license on the road, not an ID.
The ID, that means most I'm a citizen of this country.
No, a citizen must have a license, sir. So you're going to fetch your license and make sure that you comply to the rules of the road?
Fetch one, yeah.
1.5 fine?
No problem.
But please comply to the rules of the road. Well, as you heard there, the traffic officials leaving no stone unturned. He tried to force his way by using a license as an ID. But using his ID as a license is not going to work. Let's just talk to some more holiday makers. I see you guys have a full car, some kids at the back, loud music. You guys are off on holiday. Where are you guys off to, and how you feel that the officials are making sure that you guys are safe on the road?
We're actually very happy about what's happening right now. This is like not our daily routine. We barely see this like on the road these days, and like we're actually heading to East London, but like we're gonna come back like the same day.
And I see everyone is buckled up, everyone has their seat belt. Is that something that you always make sure the driver, that your people, your passenger especially, has, and the people at the back have their safety belts on?
Yes, that is correct. Like that has been like my first priority. Safety comes first all the time.
And your car is complying with all the rules of the road? You don't think you receive any fines? No. License, disc, everything in check?
Everything is in check. I make sure like before I get in this car that like everything's on point.
And then lastly, where are you off to and for the festive season?
I'm off to East London. Okay. Like I'm gonna go to East London.
Well, that was one of the holiday makers saying he's off to the fun land of East London, but saying that you always make sure that even his passenger seat has his safety belt on, saying that his car is compliant to the rules of the road. But as you saw earlier on, you cannot use your ID as a license, and if you try to do anything to break the rules of the road, you will be brought to book. For now, it's back to you in studio.
Well, thank you very much indeed.